I feel like somebody needs to hear this today. You ever feel like God is just completely far away from you? That maybe he's even blocked from you? That you just don't feel close to him? That you can't get to him? And you don't really know why? I want to share something that happened with me. Something that God once spoke to me and said. My life was an absolute chaos and disarray back in the day. I was an addict. At that moment in time, I was homeless. I lost my business, so I had no money. I had no job. I had nothing and nowhere to go. I had to go stay at a shelter for women. And before I left, I went on a walk at night to pray. And I wasn't praying. I was actually yelling at God. Where are you? Where have you been? If you say you love me, then why has all this stuff happened to me? I was so angry and blamed him for everything. Well, God spoke to me in that instant, in that moment. I was washed over and consumed with this amazing, beautiful peace. This burden of anger and hate just lifted off of me, and I could hear him. He said to me, Elena, I am here. I have been here this whole time. You just can't hear me. I can't get to you through all that anger and bitterness in your heart. There were so many things that happened at once, so many things, so many revelations and realizations that happened at one time. But one of the most important things was that I realized it wasn't God that was absent in my life. It was me who drove him out of my life, who ignored him, who denied him. I was even at one point trying to deny his very existence, questioning it. Most of that anger came from, resentment, from bitterness, from unforgiveness. I was completely unable to forgive and get over some of the things that happened in my childhood as trauma. And it was blocking me from God. Literally, I was not able to hear him. I was insensitive to his voice, even to his presence for that matter. I had never felt so far away from him, but in that moment, he was right there with me, filling me with his presence. His spirit was surrounding me and just wrapped me up in love and forgiveness. And it took me a long time, but eventually I learned how to forgive. I learned how to process what I went through. And, just with my situation at the time, I didn't believe or see how God could turn any of that around. I mean, how could he, right? He's not even here. He's not tangible. But I was wrong, but God. God is so amazing. And just, less than a year, my entire life was turned around. I had everything back that I had lost or whatever the case may be, but he was ever present, and I had to surrender to him. I had to allow him into my life, invite him in and live for him, begin praying and reading his word, going to church and worshiping him, repenting, most importantly. I was baptized in Jesus' name, and my whole life began to change and turn around. So forever who's out there and may be thinking the same things that I did, I just wanted to share this with you today. God is there. He loves you. He is waiting for you to make that choice and decision that you want him. And he's right there waiting for you. God bless.